Alrighty. Hope you all are ready, Zelda Randomizer fans, for another round of 32 match. This one involving Ramrodius and heccinhayley. Ramrodius comes here with getting in with a bye. heccinhayley won her round one match, so we should be getting started just a moment. I'm Flurry here on comms, joined by Califax here on tracking, and my co-commentator is Inven. How you doing, dude?
Hey, doing all right. Been enjoying this rookie rumble quite a bit, and though I didn't fill out a bracket myself, uh, I am very excited to look at this match and see some very good gameplay from both these runners. Y'all are in for a treat, Twitch chat. This is going to be a really, really good match.
Yeah, Haley's matches in round one were really close. I remember that much. I think we commentated one of them. And Ram is, I think, been one of the favorites coming in. Is, I believe, sitting in first place for the Master Apprentice Battle Royal, and has won a good chunk of the matches there. I believe is our number 2 seed. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so really excellent play, pretty much the past few months from Ram. So this will be pretty close.
And I dare say that if I had not been awake to do the afternoon races, Ram would be the number 1 seed. I definitely engaged in some evasive maneuvers to possibly steal that from him, but it's it was all fun. I had a nice early day, and I'm like, this race looks fun. We'll do this qualifier. But yeah, Ram is a beast. Haley's had some really good matches thus far. It's gonna be really good tonight. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so those not familiar as much with Rookie Rumble flags, we do start with the Wood Sword and 8 bombs. We get our starting spot right next to the Desert Cave. Love to have any kind of a central location. Candles are free, so if you get the take any, you can get a blue candle, but you might see a lot of runners not necessarily do that because wand is guaranteed to be our White Sword item, anywhere from 4 to 6 hearts. So that offensive upgrade is just incredibly huge. Do you tend to prioritize grabbing hearts over the blue candle?
Absolutely, because the other thing is your Wood Sword Cave will also have a free candle in it, and they're also not that pricey in shops, if you're lucky enough to have one that's already open and not underneath a burn bush. So I tend to favor the health early, and also, like, again, speak of the devil, there's your free candle. As a rookie, I know that, like, I don't have the skill of the seasoned runners who are happy to march through an entire seed in 3 hearts and green mail. With some of the overworlds we've had, I want that health just so I don't die trying to get to all these places.
That makes sense. We do get a hint that the wand is close to the start. We'll see if Ram probably going to finish up this top right area and then maybe head there. Haley finds your baby level 6. Is deciding to go in there early. How do you feel about diving dungeons early on this particular flag set?
So again, we spoke a little bit how Ram is a bit of a beast, and Haley, of course, she knows that as well. And I think that in any situation where you are playing a very, like a high seed, and you may think you have to do some cheeky plays to swing an advantage, and level 6 is the cheeky play to pick up an advantage on someone, especially this early. But we're already seeing a ladder block in here, so maybe it's saying I'm not the special treat that'll solve this seed for you.
Yeah, another benefit of doing those bigger dungeons, sometimes you can get a good stockpile of early keys, even if you're not necessarily trying to get the level cleared. If you can come out of there with 3 or 4 keys, and then you find a level 1 that's very linear and decides it is hungry for your keys, gimme, that can be a huge help. But yeah, that ladder block gonna set us back. Ram is gonna actually head south here instead of toward the waterfall and clear out the eastern forest stuff. Ideally looking for the Armos item. You don't know, it can be pretty much anything.
He picked it up. It was the power bracelet. It was
there you go.
Right there at the border of the forest and the coast. So yeah, was heading south there undoubtedly because you have 3 Armos Knights there, all fairly dense. You want to check this where you go too far afield. But got the power bracelet, has a candle, has an any road. I love going ahead and peeking that far southwest cave. because getting to that one stinks. Ooh, $2 bombs. Nice and cheap in the shop up here that Haley finds. So if that's a common store, that can definitely alleviate your why won't they drop bombs woes.
The game will still find a way to make it happen sometimes. But yeah, 2 bombs, really nice to find. Ram, up in East Death Mountain. And again, a product of the Any Roads kind of helping us out here. We did have a vanilla level 9, so that's good information to have.
Yep.
Really anything in Death Mountain that you can find out early. Feels like
these feel like very good Any Roads. Another really good thing, Haley showed us a key shop up at, I believe, the vanilla letter spot. The cheap key rolled only 1 rupee above minimum, 61 rupees. Meat was reasonable. Hopefully we don't have to buy that, but 61 rupee keys, $2 bombs. Where have these shops been all my life?
Not in the seeds I've been playing, but really nice to have. The game will be finicky sometimes when it comes to seeds. Sometimes they'll give you 10 of them and then you summon the Any key. Sometimes you have to buy 4 or 5 of them. If you've been watching some of the qualifiers, you got a good taste of that. You never know when it's going to happen. So really nice shops thus far. And even the candle is relatively cheap at 51 as well.
Yeah.
And it might be a common shop because we see it at 1Q2.
Yeah, we've already seen 2 of them. Luckily our wood sword cave with our free candle is very easy to find, but sometimes, like, again, I find that it is disproportionately in that southwest corner where the Any Road took us. Yeah. Or up on Death Mountain where another Any Road took us. So even if it had been poorly location, the Any Roads this seed were giving you access all over the place. So very generous so far. And the overworld doesn't even look that bad. We do have Dark Nuts and Pole's voices, but you're not getting blooped at. Blue.
That's for sure. Although, I mean, I think runners will have varying opinions on that, like not having whiz robes in dungeons. Really, really nice to have when you're not getting blued all over the place on a tile you have to go through. Whereas you see, like, the Sneckos, I don't want to see them in the overworld. I want them in my dungeons.
Yeah. I do like seeing Ram here doing a little gamba, getting plus 25 rupees, which, makes up for this subpar large secret. Only 75 this seed. That was a very quick peek at the ladder item. What was that? Did you see it?
It was the Any key.
Oh, okay.
So we'd love to get that, but anytime you see an item on the ladder slot, it does feel like you almost kind of have to plan for potentially getting it much later, so that might put key purchases even more off the table.
Yeah, and chat pointing out that although both racers got the power bracelet armor item, they didn't check that northeast power bracelet spot. We found our arrow shop, 97. The keys here cost nearly twice as much as the other shop. We won't be buying these. But yeah, whenever there's an early power bracelet, I get a little suspicious that the game is giving it to me for a purposeful reason.
Yeah, that there's going to be a dungeon there or something like that. I think that totally makes sense. Although sometimes it's hard, right, to go back to an area where you only have one spot when you can go south and you can knock out like 13 spots consecutively.
Yeah, and I'll note here, we have found a dungeon other than 6. It's level 8. I am on board with Ram not bothering with that yet. There is a lot of overworld. We have a power bracelet and a candle. We've not seen a single take any. So, even though 8 has 2 items in it, I don't think now's quite the time to be exploring it.
I mean, especially since we got the hint with 1 being at the start, and the only item blocked spot, if I remember correctly, by the start would be the power bracelet, which we already have. So
yeah.
As long as we can find some take any's, and there are 4 out there, I'd be really hesitant to dive any big dungeons before getting that wand.
Yeah, I agree. And we are about to see that power bracelet spot. Ram came back up through the desert, and potion cellar. We can't handle the Octorok's strongest potions.
Well, Haley does find our first hint shop just east of the Grave Armos. No money to her name, unfortunately, but where in Death Mountain did the Any Road spit us out at? Was it East Death Mountain?
Yeah, it was up east because we have the Vanilla 9, remember?
That's right. Okay, so it's not too bad, but the hints were pretty expensive.
And we know the large secrets are only 75, so it's always an interesting calculus. There are so many $2 bomb shops. It's always an interesting calculus of deciding how much money I have, how far away are the hints, how important are the hints to me in this situation, am I going to save scum them, even though I have to walk that distance a second time? Like, how everyone decides when and how they're going for them is interesting to me, even when the hints are all helpful, like in the Rookie Rumble flags.
Yeah, I think the advice I've seen from more experienced players has always been, you got to get the hints. It's a question of how you're going to go about doing them.
Mm-hmm.
And Ram's going to finish up the top right area. Find medium secret 30. That's, I believe, a little below average.
I think 30 is exactly average. I think.
Is it?
I think so. I think it's 10, 30, and 100. But correct me if I'm wrong, chat.
I want to say I heard a restream where it was 25 to 40. But who knows?
25 to 40 is the range, but 30 is vanilla. Got it. Okay, so that's why. That's the confusion. Hey, Haley does dig into this level 7 a little bit, finds her first floor heart. So now has and finds the boys in blue.
What up, it's your boys.
Yeah.
And of course they're like, doors? Not a problem for us. You think you're invincible in that doorway?
Yeah, so electing to continue and depart. I mean, getting a quick floor heart out of there is great. We are notably missing the the take any's to get that wand, which Ram just illustrated for us. One screen east of vanilla start. So any heart is a good heart right now.
Let's see. Do we get? Speaking of which,
we found 2 of them. So one screen below second quest 9, and one over here at the southeast any road. Okay, is that enough? Nope. Come back later.
Not. I think this is pretty good news for Haley if the plan is to go start after clearing Death Mountain, just to get that one. Even if won't be able to pick it up at 5, we'll have the take any very close by. And hey, there is level 1 at vanilla start for Ram.
Yep. Not even gonna peek into level 1.
I think
more pirouettes. Gotcha. Okay, I take it back. All the doors are open now.
Alright, is this that's not a great start.
1 ladder block.
Our good friends, the Blue Wizrobe's going to make a second appearance, and
two ladder block. I mean, potentially. We can probably just go around here, but you're not going to get me to not do my count impression for these. Oh, that's cute, though. Not the wood we're looking for, but that is the raft. Opens up 2 more overworld locations.
Early raft and early power bracelet might seem a little spooky if, sometimes if you have a level that's at that ocean or that coast raft spot, it can feel like you're going to necessarily clear the whole overworld. At the same time, getting them early means you can route that in with your normal overworld progression. And hey, level 1 almost looks like a number 1, kind of.
But that does confirm that we are... Well, there is 1 key door that could still be taken north of where we just got the... Oh, there's still 1 room to the right as well. North of that room where the map was, there's a key door, but the other paths are ladder blocked for now, so... And we already got a floor drop item, so we know this won't be it. And Haley does get the wand at 5 hearts, so combat advantage Haley.
Yeah, that would help in this level 1 quite a bit if we are not ladder blocked, but it looks like ladder/key we are.
Yeah. So, of course, I love it when a dungeon is like, oh, I'm ladder blocked. Can't you see how ladder blocked I am?
Yeah.
When really the ladder's there the whole time. And 1 could be doing that, but with no keys, we're not going to be finding out just yet.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot in Sieges lately. It wants to give you the one true path. Or at least wants to try to get you to leave so you can clear everything else first. It was nice like that.
And Ram here rocking tons of money. We know 1 hint shop is all the way in the northwest. And Yeah, I get not wanting to invest this until you have located your hints, just because of, again, they are all helpful. You can reset after getting them and get the money back, but
Yeah,
it feels weird to be walking around with, 200 rupees in my pocket.
it does. It does feel like you kind of got to spend it on something, or you wait for all the door repairs. Wow, that's another
3
take.
out of 4. Yeah,
That's
that's 3 out of 4.
in quick succession. But it also, like, I think, especially when you see at the Rookie Rumble, more so than you might see some more experienced runners, where the blue ring really comes into play. Like, we've seen the shop. Do you get it as soon as you can, understanding that you're probably forsaking the hints for a little while, or do you wait and get for the hints, but you might make some of these dungeons a little tougher, especially since you've already seen like one blue wizrobe dungeon. Can be kind of tricky.
Yeah, Haley gonna meet with the same fate here, being teased by the key across the moat of the Chevy room.
Alright, Ram heading right to 1Q3, another key shop.
61 rupees,
Yeah.
and you can go back to level. I mean, again, you've not seen the hints yet. I understand completely, but that level 1 would be weighing on my mind.
Yeah, you don't want to leave rupees on the table, and now you're just like, just don't give me the large. Don't give me my large.
It's only 75, so you're not losing too much, but yeah. I think if I know what the large is, my rule is like when I get like within 25 of where I'd be leaving 25 on the ground is kind of where I stop picking them up. Unless I've seen all my larges, of course, then sure, have at it. But I don't know what the optimal amount is. Ram's earlier use of the any roads paying off here, by the way, not having to dig into that southwest corner of the map. Love that part of the routing here, just because going down that corner is so annoying, because then you come back up, and you have to go back right, then up, then like, it's just so much zigzagging for 2 dinky little checks. Here's the other hint shop, and we are buying them instantly.
Yeah.
Okay, red candle's your other item in 1, so not a huge priority to go back there. Recorder in 5, and ladder blocked book, but of course, if it's don't trust those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be one, but it could be a lot of other things. I don't think that's necessarily going to totally dissuade us from going back into level 1, but good to know. Ram is actually going to find the second heat, the what do you call it? The second hint shop is going to find it relatively soon. And yeah, chat correcting me. We did already find the second item in 1, so yeah, don't necessarily have to go back there in anything for the Triforce, but anytime you see like a lot of step overs, just worried about where's that ladder, man.
Hey, and we do find level 5, which we know the flute is in here. I like the dive into this. Flute, of course, will let you warp back to any dungeon you've completed. You open 1 overworld spot, because we're only using first quest maps, and dig doggers no longer block you. But the big thing is the transport. And our levels seem to be pretty decently spaced out all over the world here, too. So far.
Oh, we got the Wizrobe and the Lionel combo platter. One of my favorites.
Time to buy a big shield. Let's go.
I'd love to see it. Floor Heart takes Ram to 6.
Convenient, convenient. Of course, when Haley gets there, she will not be missing that. Very just direct and obvious on the floor. Gonna go in and out here to... Oh, okay. We just gonna take it? I'm surprised that Ram didn't turn back around to see if that blue Wizrobe got replaced.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but might just be prioritizing staircases at this point in time.
Yeah, you already got the floor heart. That's true. And this room looks pretty good. Oh.
Rule of 5 happening.
Transport.
Yeah. And now we got to go back to that room just to see if it drops a key or just grab the Triforce. We're just going to grab it.
Yeah, it feels a little bad to be leaving the flute behind, but at the same time, Like, there's a lot of ground still to cover here. Like, we've not seen dungeons 2, 3, or 4, I believe. We've seen 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Is this correct?
That sounds right.
Yeah, so other small dungeons lie in wait for us. And, again, we don't know which one has the ladder, so if it's in one of those smaller ones, and then you get your any key, oh baby.
Yeah, the sooner we can get the any key, absolutely the better. We've already found a little bit of a hint that this could be a key-starved seed. As we check this armor's item, another ring. Hey, that's an expensive shield.
Yeah. The 7's up here on West Death Mountain, I believe. Haley dipped into it briefly earlier, so Ram will come across it in just a little bit longer. When I looked away, Haley did do the Lake Hylia check. Ooh, did anyone catch what that was? Did you?
Yeah, I was about to say I saw her floating back and didn't catch what it was, but it seemed to be relatively quick, so I don't think it was a dungeon.
And that is our final take any. We have now seen all 4.
It was a gamble. All right, cool. Thanks, chat.
Yeah. There's the expensive hints, and Goma creeps with the book. Book in 6. Can't afford any others, though. But the good news about book being in 6 is this really makes you just want to stick to 2, 3, and 4 for now.
Yeah, for sure.
Like 5 and 6 are not your ladder. They're not giving you the any key. It is one of these other dungeons, if we can find them.
Yeah, 6 probably being relegated to just cleanup duty now. White Sword would be nice to have, but the wand does alleviate some of that need for greater offense. Let's see, Haley's going to check. Boy, routing in 1Q1, always tricky. It is Bunny Island, apparently.
Tons of hearts here, though. Haley can tank 2 hits without dying. Ram here, though, running a little low on bombs. I'm pretty sure there's one of those 2 rupee bomb shops somewhere relatively nearby. But it's making him a little hesitant to actually proceed into West Death Mountain.
Yeah, makes sense. The last thing you want to have to do is go up there twice, and does go into level 3 as Haley goes into level 2.
Hey! We found 2 of the small ones. And you can pirouette this left door here. You just have to walk to the left screen and back via a screen wrap, so no keys, no problems here.
We do get another key door on Haley's side. We're at 6 of 8. We don't necessarily need force, and we only have 1.5 hearts. We'd like to have our health. That's a shoot room, and well, at least we won't have to...
At least we have wand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coax, there are a few other dungeons you can pirouette that way by doing the screen wrap and then immediately coming back. Another notable one is the screen to the left of Spectacle Rock. You can do a left pirouette there if you screen scroll to the left and then just immediately come back.
Every time I try that, I get stuck.
And goodness, this room, like you said, the combo platter.
Yeah, not fun, but Ram doing a really good job of navigating this room. Probably going to try to reset the last enemy. Oh, unless... I thought maybe the blue wizard was time looped.
It looks like it was stuck, but I also appreciate just locking in there only being one enemy, you know? If
Yeah,
it's the blue wizard, fine, but...
You know, if you get this enemy set again, now you know. You can...
Yeah.
You can reshuffle that blue wizard out of there. And oh boy, exclamation point ladder.
Get out of here, kid. Come back when you have more rungs. I don't know.
That's funny.
And down to 1 bomb now. We're gonna clip over to Death Armos.
Whoa. Wow, more money.
You can afford 19 times 4. You can afford 76 bombs now. That's a lot of bombs.
Ideally, more than we need. But, I mean, if Ram can manage to avoid some of the door repairs, at least on the next trip, knows where that last hint is relatively close to 3, so we'll be able to get the last hint on the way.
Yep. And Haley, in a very busy room here with all kinds of chaos going on, does take a wipe in here. Back to the start. Not seeing the item in here.
No, we've dove a lot of dungeons and had a lot of either key blocks or ladder blocks, and that can kind of, once it starts to happen like 3 or 4 times, it definitely kind of grate on you as a runner.
Yeah. Alright, we're back in this busy room. If you had a little more health, it would be like, alright, I'm gonna hide out in the pancakes. Y'all can't mess with me when I'm in the pancakes. Please back off. Thank goodness you're having wand here, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Even with white sword, this room would be a pain in the neck just because of the bubbles adding to the chaos. Hey, there's a key.
Any key's a good key at this point in time.
That may be the final large secret for Ram?
Yeah, I want to say he's gotten 2. Haley alright, does get to the right side, so we're just gonna wand down this guy. So
Gotcha, okay. No. There's one more left out there, okay.
Okay. Uh-oh.
She should be able to make it to the Triforce on this go without any blocks, though. Like, that room in the bottom left drains so much health that I think now it should be fine. You know the Goma's in there, you're not going to get hit, you're going to scooch around it, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think the worry is if the Goma's blocking an item.
Well, what you going to do? It does what it wants.
True. Alright, so Ram also going into 2, so we'll follow the footsteps. Yeah, we're gonna... Ooh, that was a little close, but we got around the Goma.
Oh, Ram's doing a very clever thing here. Gonna reset this room to try to force a bomb drop off the Moldworm. Really, really good piece of tech for any newbies who don't know it. Because you get booped, and there are 10 things to kill right here. Each little orb counts as its own. And there's your bomb pack. Enjoy it in good health.
Alright, 1.5 heart for Haley, and you don't want to see any viewers. Oh, there's my precious!
Well, you know, we may still be ladder locked and key starved. But with 9 hearts, I think Haley found the heart in here too. With no! Put it on the board! There's another one.
Ladder's gonna be in 7 or 8 now.
We'll see you later. We'll see you later, little triangle. Nice. Alright, so we've seen every dungeon but 4 now.
Which, of course, will somehow also be ladder blocked.
Honestly, between our 2 runners, where have we not seen? I feel that I don't think anyone's pushed the block next to the fairy fountain. And no one's, of course, tooted at 1Q7.
Yeah, I think we have the coast raft spot to check as well.
Right. The ocean island, yeah. So 4 has to be at one of those 3. Oh no! What? I think Haley didn't realize she had bombs equipped and just burned her last one there.
Oh, well, at least we can get a fair amount. They're pretty cheap.
They are 2 rupees apiece. We just gotta find one. And Ram gets booped by a little Hershey's Kiss in the room with the red ring. Well, I know where he's going next. He's gonna go buy a blue ring so that he can definitely make it to the red ring. No, that's sorry. I was. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that play? But no, we're gonna get the red ring. Gonna see the same ladder block and say, well, at least I got my red ring.
Now, does the red ring, having red ring and 1, make you, instead of necessarily looking for 4, dive, say, 8 with 2 items there?
Probably, because, well, see, I don't know.
The situation isn't great either.
Yeah, the problem is Haley's is getting better. Investing her money in this now that she knows she doesn't have to buy a blue ring. I like this play. I love buying 3 keys here, unironically. She's seen the starvation. She has the red ring. Loading up here seems good.
And still has enough for 2 bomb purchases.
Oh, good point.
Okay,
And
we're going into 8.
yeah. I mean, hopefully, if this place is like full of obviously full of ladder blocks, you know it sooner rather than later.
Which, now
But
that you bought keys, the game is going to give you all the keys.
hey, it's fun. You look at it this way.
You're happy with it.
This is hopefully the last key I will have to purchase, and I know that Haley hasn't seen. I think the Coast large secret that Ram got earlier. So she'll be getting some money back in a bit. It's the 0 bombs I'm worried about going in here with.
Yeah,
I would be tempted to check that Ocean Palace location, just because there's bomb shops up in that area, and you could also top off on them while you're there. Like, look at this, Ram. You have no bombs, and you just have to do a 180 and go back the way you go.
Yeah,
I do like 8 as a play, since we've not gotten a hint about either item, but I don't like being in 8 with 0 bombs.
Right.
Like, I don't hate this or checking the Ocean Palace, but I do hate having 0 bombs in here.
Well, hopefully we get some bomb droppers. Well, that's not a bomb dropper, but another key, so we're up to 5.
Yeah.
Haven't really gotten a clue, I think, on the enemy set here. Well, more bats. Thanks, keys.
Looking pretty forgiving so far.
Well, these aren't going to drop anything either, but we had likes in the enemy set that also had the Gurias, so maybe we get a red Guria room at some point.
Yeah. Main thing is, you're just happy that there likely are not Wizrobes in here at this point.
Right.
Because, I mean, you have your wand. That's your big damage source, and the Wizrobes don't care.
Oh yeah, this room had the Gurias, that's right.
Yeah. Time to start burning some keys. Oh, there's an open staircase.
Gets the block clip, and
hey! Alright, do you stick around, or do you get your any key?
With 4, I probably stick around.
Okay.
If Ram's at 2, well, I think we have to spend a key on one to the left, so Ram will actually be at 1. At that point, not having gone very deep, I think it would make sense to just head out, grab that any key, and then head back in.
Yeah, I'm also not sure if Haley actually peeked the coast item. I know Ram did. I'm not sure if Haley did.
I think if Haley hadn't picked up the secret over there, probably hasn't seen the coast item either.
Yeah, I could swear that her early game play was to go check West Death Mountain, which again, a great play. A lot of runners won't go there for a long time. And I see her wanting to stick here until she gets a bomb drop, because then if you walk down the coast to the item, you can do those 3 caves along the way. So that's another reason not to have gone that way immediately.
Apparently it's Landmo Town. We're all invited.
Nice of them to spawn in a room with water on the floor, and mags available for Haley. She is 2 heart containers ahead of Ram. Ram will probably end up finding that heart as well and be at 9, but mags on the board.
Do we get our second item here?
Or not on the board, on the menu. Sorry. Oh!
Wow, level 8 is stacked.
Easy 8 with all the goods. Holy cow.
Just dive 8, 5 minutes into the sea. That's all I had to do.
Yeah, were you worried about the enemies in here? Don't worry about it. Good lord. I mean, and Ram saw this dungeon a long, long time ago.
Ram is also low on bombs here as well. Haley picking up the... Wow, that is some kind of level 8.
Look, that is actually like a Gleeok head that's been cut off. Side view. There we go.
I'm trying to think that like maybe it's the bubble bobble guy, but I'm not sure. I can't quite get there.
Ram also gonna get the bow. But yeah, if this Triforce is... Okay, well, this room does yield a key. I'm just paying attention to key counts here.
We'd love to get a compass, too.
Not this room.
Oh, we're gonna keep going left, I think.
I mean, both runners are out of bombs, and up top is all walls, so...
Ram does up A. I thought for a second we might go get the any key, but no, we're gonna check this left area as well.
Yeah. I mean, we know that there is a key supply on the way through here. Now, this was a transport. Are we taking it? Heylee locked in Goma here. If the Triforce is past that Goma to the left, you gotta go buy arrows somewhere, and then the key purchases start to feel real bad.
Yeah.
So you haven't got the third one. Well, guess what? We know the coast has the any key, and arrows could have just been purchased if it is there. All right, Ram also had enough of this place, so...
Yeah, I think Ram's going, after taking that transport and also seeing the potential bomb lock there, is going to go buy some bombs, might sneak in the coast item check here, or just do level 6, give it a shot. The same reason why I don't like going into 8 without bombs is the same reason I also wouldn't want to go into 6 without bombs, but just get a bomb drop in the first room, easy.
Yeah, that'll do it. Heylee looks to be trying to find where the bomb shop she saw up here is. There's one on the screen to the right of this one, I know. Yeah, here we go. Gonna load back up. Surprised Ram didn't take this opportunity to go get that any key. I mean, 6 is frequently generous in keys, but just... a few other screens and you don't have to worry about it at all.
Well, may not be left with a choice relatively soon if we end up... Well, never mind. We can get around that dig dogger. Now that we have the ladder.
Down to 1 key here. Alright, is Heylee gonna peek the Ocean Palace? Will our 4 be there?
Looks that way. Good amount of money. Like, the money count for Heylee is pretty important if buying arrows is going to be a necessity here.
Yeah. Well, she has the large secret at the Coast Cave, too, in a minute. It is out here! Hello there! I mean, if silvers are here, you don't have to buy anything.
That's true.
And, in fact, every gating item is accounted for. So, we don't know the item in 7 or 4 or the 2 in level 9. So, that comes down to silvers, both boomerangs, and the Coast Heart. That's everything, right?
Sounds right. You do love a good raft required seed here and there.
Hey, here's the map to 4. Oh, triple segmented 4.
Only 3 segments?
Oh, that's true. We did have that 5 segment one last night in a pickup. Yeah. That was
something else. First time I've seen that.
Anyway, we did have 2 key doors up here, so there is like I mean, if you run out and you just go to the coast item, you'll probably do a quick 180, but...
Alright, good bomb drop there.
Not this room. Insta-shutters.
Yeah, Ramnod is going to head back into 2 instead of heading back to the coast to get that any key. Might just feel that 3 is enough for these.
Yeah, and knows that the Triforce is available now. But at the same time, I do like that Heylee has discovered this 4, and that it will lead into the any key in a moment. Like you're gonna go down along the coast. I believe we saw Max, but it has escaped my mind. I didn't write it down at the time. Twitch chat, do y'all remember? Flurry, do you remember?
We got the hint for it being on Death Mountain. I remember that much.
Or
our tracker
Califax. Yeah.
There you go, West Death Mountain.
So Heylee knows where it is, but That is a long ways away.
Yeah, one of the downsides to not being able to get that flute would make things a little easier there.
And Ram, I guess, I thought that the heart container in 2 was in a more obvious location and that Haley got it, but Ram going all the way up there implies that he was searching for it to try to hit a 10 as well.
Does get a bomb upgrade though, so you don't hate that. Sitting at
That's
12
true.
max bombs now.
After how much time our runners spent at 0 bombs, I think you're very happy to have the +4, as long as you don't end up needing to buy arrows as well.
Well, I think still being at 72 is fine. Like, if we have to get an extra 9 or so rupees, that's not the biggest deal. And we're going to clean up 3 as well.
Yeah, 3 we know has the white sword. Oh, okay. Well, there's the other bomb bag upgrade. Haley a little short on that.
Probably might not have bought it even if she could have, just because of that Goma block and understanding that there's a strong chance you might have to buy arrows.
And now sitting at 4 and 5, like, the key count is looking comfy enough to not be that worried about the any key. Like, when Ram was sitting at 2, I was like, oh, come on, dude, get that any key. But when you're at the 4 to 5 range, I appreciate not wanting to go all the way to the coast to get it. I very much understand it.
Alright, even though the goal for Ram here is probably, in addition to getting the Triforce, to get a heart to be able to get mags, I don't think in a Wizrobe dungeon you're going to turn down the white sword if it shows up.
Oh, yeah. Silver's in 4!
That's a huge find. Doesn't have to buy arrows, and that's required. Who knows when Ram... That could be the last overworld check that Ram actually makes.
Yeah. That... So I know that Ram spent a lot of money on hints. I don't think Haley bought them. Because she saw how expensive they were when she was broke, and she's not been back up there yet. So... At this point, the question I have is how much will Ram's knowledge from those hints come into play versus Haley going to have infinite keys, plenty of money, bow and silver arrows, and probably mags pretty soon.
Yeah, because I think Haley's just going to go grab Triforces and just try to finish the seed. Let's see, it looks like we're gonna still check some stuff along the way. Might be looking for more money. I just realized the hint asked if you're gonna upgrade to Windows 10. Feels a little ironic with End of Life 10 coming up. And that's Triforce for 3 for Ram.
Yep, does not find a 10th heart, and does not find the white sword.
Yes, let's see which dungeon Haley tracks next.
Yeah, appears to be cleaning up some overworld checks. Didn't check this 1Q2 earlier. I also frequently ignore this check if there's nasty stuff down the ladder. And given that we were at 3 hearts when we were here last... Yeah.
Yeah, that one in 1Q6 can really get you.
Ow. 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 I do think Ram's going to find the final Take Any up here pretty soon. And that will give him his 10th heart. Because Haley found her first one very early up here on Death Mountain.
Yeah. Well, boy, you would have loved to have found that bomb shop one check earlier up on Death Mountain for him.
Yeah, that would have definitely done him some good earlier, but it's hard to go left up here when you only have 2 bombs left. It's very hard to push that.
And we see the mag spot, and Haley's on her way.
But Ram will get it very soon thereafter, because there is a take any up here. There it is. That'll be Ram's 10th heart. And Ram does have a pretty sizable Triforce advantage here with 2, 3, and 5.
Yeah, cleanup for Haley, though, is going to be pretty quick. I think, as was mentioned in chat, we're just hoping to not get Dig Dogger blocked.
Ram, pick up your mags! Also, there's the first heart that Haley found, just lying on the floor. You just saw mags! You have 11 hearts!
Yeah.
I know that you kick some butt, but you know what's great? Stabbing blue wizrobes 3 times instead of however. Poke, 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 poke.
I mean, this is going to give Haley some extra time here.
Absolutely. And Haley doesn't have the hint for here. But, you know, if she just happens upon Flute, then all of a sudden her ability to move around gets a lot better as well. Because Ram got the Triforce out of 5 and left. And we do, in fact, have a Dig Dogger block here in 7. If the Triforce is in one of those 4 rooms to the east, you have to go get Flute and come back.
Ooh.
Barring a transport.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think who the Dig Dogger block actually helps at this point. Because if Haley gets the Triforce, I think it is totally an understandable decision to just pack it up.
Yeah. So it kind of depends on just how she happens to route this level 5. But it looks like I think it's just going to corral her into the Triforce.
Because if you're in Haley's spot and you're looking at like what items are left, you're like, well, both boomerangs, oh boy, the Coast Heart, oh boy. So yeah, just gonna grab the Triforce. Now, if Haley does 7 like immediately next, knowing where it is, at least it's not that long of a walk to go back.
But did she get the hint that the Flute is in 5? I know Ram did. I don't know if Haley did.
That's right.
Because I know the expensive hint shop she was broke for, and I'm not sure she's been all the way to the one at the grave.
She went to the grave one, but had literally 0 money.
Okay, so she has seen both hint shops. Okay.
Yeah. Ram not having mags means all the blue wizrobes are going to show up in every room, everywhere.
Yeah, so if Haley gets back to 7, she'll have a combat advantage.
Yeah, Haley diving into 2. This should not take long at all. Landmo, we'll see you later. Goma, you can live your best life.
Down to 3 bombs! Like, they helped you with the kills earlier, but... Oh, and we have a segment in play here. So this is... I think the second room below the second E. Ram didn't go in there yet. And of course the rooms to the right were Flute blocked. So, if the Triforce is there, I think this is a big advantage for Ram, because he knows exactly where the Flute is. He doesn't dig random dungeons looking for it.
Yeah, I mean, Haley knowing where it is might just end up checking that hint shop before going into any of the dungeons. If you had the Flute, you know, maybe you would just, okay, I can just flute to the dungeon, it's convenient. But absent that, it would make sense to go check that hint shop, hoping for some kind of direction.
Yeah. Oh no, Ram did get a bomb drop pack from killing those other blue wizzies, which will help with killing these blue wizzies. But doesn't want to spend the last one, because I think this was a bomb wall to the right that he's looking into taking. And the the frame per second frequency hiding that last blue wizard from us. Oh, does not go down and up and right. Interesting. So there is still one room up there that Ram didn't go into. But may just be assuming that it is flute blocked now. I bet we're going to see him go down, pick up mags, and walk back to 5.
Yeah, that would be my guess. Yeah, we're heading left. Probably kicking himself a little bit for not picking it up early, but we got it now. Haley letting that old man know how she feels.
And I understand it too. Like, you're already at the dungeon, and there's a chance you just find Triforce in the first, 3 rooms. But I think once you see the blue wizrobes, you have to consider the magical sword.
Consider the magical sword.
Yeah, Haley has the big combat advantage right now, and Ram not going back for the flute. Oh, is there an any road here that's going to make the path quicker? But you could have just walked down the mountain. Level 5 was over there near the grave, right?
Yeah, I don't think we have an any road that's necessarily going to make it faster. It looks like he's heading back to 4.
Well, he's not been in 4 yet. He's going to pick up his any key here. Not have to worry about those anymore.
Oh, that's right, because it was in the raft spot here.
Yeah. And is going to come up here and peek. Okay.
Right, which, of course, explains why he did the last few Death Mountain checks. Okay.
We know level 4 has silver, so this is pretty sweet place to be.
Yeah, I think if you feel level 4 is small enough, or it's not a few extra rooms, it still makes sense to dig the item out of 4. But the obvious concern for any runner is that you get the Triforce, you make the play in 9.
Yeah. And EMP in the chat is with you on the bubble bobble option for the level 8 time.
It's not okay. Very happy to hear that.
Now, Haley's back in 8. I kind of understand this, because, we already got both items out. You may just be in go mode. You only needed bombs earlier. And as you're traversing level 8, you may just happen across a hint that tells you where flute is. If there's an old man who's feeling particularly generous.
Well, maybe someone in chat can actually answer this. Can the old men give hints that are duplicates of the hints in hint shops?
Oh, that's a good point, because we did explicitly get a flute hint.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
So, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a duplicate hint, so...
No, I don't think I have either. So my gut would say no, but if somebody can correct us, that... Oh, and the Triforce was at that far left side on level 8.
There was a Goma block, but both runners have bow and silvers now, so...
No worries there.
But I think Haley just needs to up plus A, right?
That was just in my mind. I'm wondering if that's the way to go.
It looks to just be trying to preserve the heart count, which...
I understand it.
Oh, but where? Donde?
Maybe Haley is planning on this being segmented?
She saw the Goma! She saw it!
Or just knows that this might take... No?
Like, look at your map! The path is there! Isn't it?
Yeah, I think she just doesn't quite remember how she got there and is not seeing the in-game map having,
if you look at the
left.
If you look at the far southwest square, it looks like a perfect square, and so she may be thinking that she took a staircase into there, but it wasn't that. It's that the door's locked when she got in there because of the Goma.
Right.
right? Just go left. Just try. You'll see it. Like, I think that's what the map does, right?
Oh, we're about to get that answer.
No, here we go. Yeah. You go in here, the Goma locks the doors behind you. Well, not this
Yeah,
room.
yeah. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, you just walk it.
Walk it. Push it.
And then you come in here, and it goes clang. And there's a Triforce.
Alright, so a little out of the way, but we got the Triforce.
Oh!
Nice.
I was about to say, you know what? Haley thought, oh, let me kill these for some bombs. And the Goriah said, no,
No,
get out of here. You can't have them. Take your Dorito and leave. That was pretty funny on their part.
I don't
But we got $2 bombs somewhere in the overworld. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it gives Haley the Triforce lead at 5-4.
But again, Flute and
Yeah.
5. Ram knows this. Haley doesn't. The only thing that I think, I think the big thing that Haley needs is for that area, the Dig Dogger block, to not have it, and it was just that bomb wall, one tile south of the top that Ram. I mean, maybe it's a weird, like, quadruple segmented 7, but I think there's just a bomb wall that he looked over. I'm not positive.
Well, in the meantime, Haley's going to finish up this level 1. Triforce is relatively close by. Yeah, she's going to grab it and go.
Yeah. Hey, there's another place you can farm some bombs. Well, as long as you don't get troll dongoed.
Yeah.
Did you intend me to walk into this? Ha ha! I can turn at 90-degree angles and sometimes 180s.
I saw that happen to you during your race.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for making me relive painful memories. Well, you'll see it again sometime, too. Alright. Haley, heading up to 6 next, which I think the book was also a hint she didn't get. I mean, not that you hate getting it, like, if you do dig this and you find it, at least you have the map to 9 when you get there, so...
Yeah, Ram checked that staircase in the Triforce room just in case it was the book, saw it was a transport, and headed out and picked up the Triforce, and now is heading to 8, so our runners are switching places. Kind of a routing high five.
Neck and neck, very close, but again, this may end up... I'm worried that this race will end up becoming an instructive lesson in the power of hints. Or in how they can mislead you. One or the other. We'll know once we get back to that 7 and find its Triforce.
Yeah, I think if Haley gets whether or not Haley gets the hint on the way to going to 7 is going to be the big decider here. But Haley's done a good job of keeping up combat-wise with these Triforce clears.
Oh yeah, I mean, first to mags, first to silvers. It does a body good. Well, not the enemy's bodies. They're all torn to shreds and full of arrows, but...
I don't think it's great for them, but maybe they deserve it. Yeah, that's right. We could have a double boomerang 9. That would be something.
Yeah, we're just missing the 2 boomerangs and the coast heart. Hey, okay. Haley will have the power of a map in 9 that Ram will lack as well. But these Triforces are coming so quick. So quick. We're evened up again.
Yeah, Ram going straight to 8 definitely made up a minute or two there. And we're going to head back up, I believe. The Triforce in 6 was in the northeast area of this map. Bomb count's fine, and there's the compass that'll give Haley the location. Don't need to worry about
bombs. Yeah, now this is just booking it. Just booking it.
Unless the game makes you.
Of course, one of these fun little room doesn't drop. Why do I have to kill these jerks? Oh, shutter door. Okay. And Ram retakes the Triforce lead. But notably, Ram knows something Haley doesn't. She's about to equalize.
But we got to get that flute in 5 in order to complete 7.
Unless it is exactly one room.
Right. Alright, there's the Triforce for Haley. Doesn't need to check the stairs. Haven't gotten the book already. And we are coming up on decision time.
Yeah, we're equal again. I mean, we know where Ram's going to go. Ram's going to go to 5. Because, well, where are you going?
I mean, 5 was in the grave area, so this is still...
Still a decent round, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like, you could have screen wrapped going toward Forgotten Road, but...
Although, if you go left here... Oh, out of bombs, right, okay. Ram's headed back to 7. I wonder if he realized the one room he didn't bomb. But the problem with bombing that room is you have no bombs.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're missing the primary ingredient in order to bomb rooms. Haley's not gonna check the hint spot.
So the best thing that can happen for Haley here is when she sees... Well, no, because she doesn't know that Flute's not in 7. She will full clear the 7 until she gets stopped. And then the question is... Okay, her only place she could go would be 5. So, okay. So, even without the hints, process of elimination will put her back at 5. So, this is still neck and neck. Haley will have the level 9 advantage with the map. But I think Ram is going to be... Oh. What?
Oh, maybe we just needed to go around.
Blocked? It was just Goma blocked.
Goma blocked. Oh, just bring your bow. It'll be fine.
Alright, no flutes for anybody.
Right. That means Haley's going to get this Triforce right now.
Yeah, that's really good for her. She'll have the map at 9, even though Ram will be the first one in there. But now the question is... No! Where are you going?
Oh, no! Well,
that's
a bummer.
No, go back, Haley! You have silvers. It's one shot.
I think Haley took the one shot at it and it didn't hit.
All right, here. The Lionel's trying to tell you. Get out of here. Go back. Oh, that hurts.
Alright, well, that's going to give Ram a good minute or two head start at 9. Now level 9 can definitely do level 9 things.
I hope she doesn't forget that and go to hunt the flute somewhere. And if she does, then we need Ram to get flute blocked and have to go find it in order to re-equalize.
Well, getting flute blocked in 9 would be very interesting. It not only because, well, we don't have the flute, but also it would lead our runners to do all the rest of level 9, which can be absolutely massive.
Yeah. I mean, at least Haley is doing the combat in here a lot faster, having mags instead of wooden sword, but again, this is not where you want to be. She's about to fight so many blue Wizrobes. Aram has a potion, so death is completely removed from the equation.
Alright, you're gonna go left here. What up, it's your boys?
The boys in blue.
They're just telling you what color they're wearing.
They're all adherents of happyism. Nope, bomb drop. It will not push.
Alright, so level 9, we are looking for Ganon. If you are in an adjacent room, you might hear the roar if a monster is overriding that. Doesn't matter, because the top right side, your life bar, will change from saying the word life to the word roar. The other thing we're looking for is Zelda's location. If we have not taken out Ganon first, it will be a shutter door that does not open. If we find that, then we know where to go after taking out Ganon. Find Zelda, win the game, roar in a door.
Yep. And this is the room. Oh, don't be a transport. Don't be a transport. Don't be a transport. Just be the item.
It goes to the segment in the top left, I think.
Oh no, that is... It would be really good for Haley if the transport stair is in the bottom right and this is just our boomerang or our coast art. That's rough. So Ram has no map, but...
Relatively generous enemies so far.
Yeah. Alright.
There's the roar.
Wow, very quick Ganon find. There's your blue boomerang, Haley. You gotta get back to that Goma room. There's no reason to be in this corner anymore. Please go kill the Goma. Okay, thank you. She did stay around. She did not leave, assuming a flute requirement. But Ram is going to kill the beast already. Oh.
Haley will be unlocked. Nicely done.
Haley will be kicking herself when she sees this triangle. The Goma, kill it! Okay, there we go.
Simultaneous Gomas.
Yeah, she has to be furious right now. I would be. I would be like, maybe she has built a more stoic stuff than I, but I would be like, no! No! You probably want that compass down.
Yep. We're gonna go back and get it.
Yeah, that may seal the deal. Just because even without a map, you know where to target your efforts. So.
Yeah, unless it's a magic staircase here, and usually those tend to be in the corners.
No, this may just be a straight shot. Well, not through this room. It's not. Can we bomb up?
Bomb up? Yeah. No.
Not that easy. All right, staircase time. Or is there a way that looped around left here on the way to Ganon?
I don't think so. I think this went toward the bottom and then toward the left.
Yeah. I think, yeah, we're in take the first staircase we see mode. Otherwise, wouldn't be bothering killing these wall masters.
Oh, maybe there's a grudge against wall masters. But yeah, you're right.
And we get to see the full extent of this level 9. We're missing a row plus 4. So 52 room level 9. It's pretty big.
Yeah, I think Ram's hoping it's not that staircase that Haley just passed. But Haley is heading left and down. So if she follows the same path.
Yeah. Don't be killing these rooms. I mean, we do know that the compass is in a room past Ganon, but if Haley wants this, she gotta move quick. I mean, she doesn't know that, but we know that.
All right, is gonna bomb left though.
Would you like more Goma blocks?
Yeah. Oh, Ram's gonna try to approach us from the left.
It's looking good for him. It's looking real good. There she is. Wow. Alright. Get your GGs out in chat. Ramrodius takes first place in this first race with a 1:07:45 official race time. GG's to Haley though. What a race! I think that she just kills that one Goma, and we're all like sitting here like panting, just breathing heavily. Like, who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? But wonderfully played by both runners. Wonderfully played.
Yeah, it was back and forth, and it looks like we are joined by at least let me see. Oh, Haley has joined us, so
yeah, and Ram will be in here soon. Haley, do you mind if we ask you the hard question first? Are you okay with that?
Hang on. Let me figure out my volume real quick here, and I am all about it. All right, what's up?
Okay. Well, also, GG's Ram. Well done on the win.
Hey, thank you.
Haley, how did you feel when you killed that Goma and saw the Triforce?
Extremely relieved, and then I was kicking myself in the head because I had the opportunity to kill it earlier, but I was like, you know what, whatever, we'll just come back to it if we have to. And then that was basically my last shot at this dungeon, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to dig out this stupid recorder. But I was really so relieved that that was not the case.
I mean, beautifully played. Amazing match, y'all. Like, neck and neck the entire time. At the end there, y'all were getting triangles back and forth and back and forth. If you had killed that Goma the first time, y'all would have probably been within like 3 seconds of each other entering 9.
Oh my goodness!
It was so exciting to watch. Beautiful match. Ram, big question for you is: you spent a lot of money on expensive hints instead of save scumming them. What is your general attitude when they're that far away from start? Like, are you just hard committed to buying them as soon as you see them, or do you like to wait in case you need your money elsewhere?
I don't really have just one general idea of what I'm going to do. It's kind of just what happens in the moment. I mean, I was quite a ways away from start there. I had a good chunk of money, and so I just kind of went for it. I still had 2 large secrets out there, and I didn't really have too much more to buy. I didn't think that I needed a blue ring with the enemy set, so I felt pretty okay at that point.
And you had spent a lot more time in that 7 earlier. Were you at all worried that you needed to go dig out the flute and come back, or were you just completely honed in on it just being an arrow block?
I mean, the first time, I definitely was concerned about it. I did not mark that as a possible recorder block, and when I came back, noticed that I literally had 2 dig doggers and 2 non-dig dogger rooms that I hadn't cleared, one of which was blocking what was likely the transport. So
I couldn't believe there were 3 dig doggers in that dungeon.
I think I only saw 2 of them. Maybe I saw 3. I can't remember now. Yeah, I only saw 2. But yeah, I got stressed about at that point, and then I fortunately walked into the Triforce there with the Goma.
Yeah, I think the 2 of you were on adjacent screens when you got that Triforce in 7. We were wondering the same thing about a potential flute block in 5 because Haley saw the hint shop but didn't have the money for it. So I guess the other question I have,
too poor for both hint shops, I think.
Yeah. Well, that leads me to a question for you, Haley. Is that you did a Death Mountain clear relatively early? Is that something you kind of planned on coming in here, or is that something where you just want, like, any road spits you out nearby, you got the 8 bombs, go for it?
That was it. Like, that any road shot me out. The top of Death Mountain was at Death Mountain East, and I was like, I have bombs, so might as well, because I personally don't really like digging it out that much, but if I'm going to be dumped there, then I might as well, because I don't know when the game's going to shoot me back in that direction again.
Yeah, the information was really nice to see at the time. I think you had seen the vanilla level 9. We had a good chuckle at that. I guess the other question I'd have for Ram, going into 7, was there consideration going out and grabbing mags first, or were you just kind of, you're already in there, just get it done as I can?
Yeah, I mean, I think the thought crossed my mind when I hit that first Wizzy room, and
Yeah.
then my just painfully dumb optimistic side kicked in, and I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe it's only going to be a couple of them. We'll be good. And then I found my way wasting a ton of time going all the way through with Wood Sword with mags like 3 screens away. So, yeah, that definitely crossed my mind, especially when I hit that last blue Wizzy room and the NSU at the top.
Yeah, I think that the max dive, and the other thing we were wondering if you would go out and do was to grab the any key, sitting at 2 keys going into the cleanup stuff on the coast side. Especially, I think level 8 was the one where you went in with 2 keys, but it ended up working out. So
Yeah, I mean, I think I just kind of lucked out. I think that really could have made things a lot worse for me. But yeah, I actually totally forgot about any key until I picked a key up at some point, and it dawned on me that I had seen the any key, so I checked my tracker.
I was super relieved when I saw it on the coast because I didn't even bother going over there until I had my ladder. Because I didn't pick up the ladder until I was digging around in 8, and then by the time I got over there, it was 40 minutes in.
well, yeah. Do you all enjoy having 4+ dungeons be ladder blocked?
That
No,
was
they don't,
crazy.
Why are you asking? No one enjoys that.
I mean,
I was
actually
freaking out internally just knowing that I hadn't even finished a dungeon until like 35, 36, 37 minutes in first Triforce. I'm like, oh, I'm just doing this all wrong.
I mean, it's really funny that you thought that, and then Ram had official time, just a little over a minute, an hour 10, and you would have been done by now with that level 9. Like it may have been late the first one, but y'all were booking it. As soon as the stuff all came together, both of you just zooming so fast through the seat. It was so fun because again, Haley has a Triforce lead. Oh, Ram's back on top. Haley's equalized. Who's gonna This was probably my favorite race to commentate out of any that I've gotten to do so far. So thank you both for letting us put this on tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
doing
guys.
it. Yeah, it was a weird race, but like once the pieces finally clicked, and I'm looking at my tracker going back and forth. It's like a huge group of like almost nothing in the first half, and then it's like bam, Triforce, 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 Triforce. It was fun. I started feeling a lot better when I entered 9 and still hadn't seen the dot done. But yeah, I was like, that was a crazy race.
Yeah, I think in the Goma room in 7, I think you actually shot an arrow at the Goma, but it just clanked off the right side.
Yeah, I think I took a beam hit and I just missed, and I was like, you know what? I'm not waiting for this guy to,
Right.
open his eye again. I'm like, hopefully I'll just run into a compass or something, and if I got to turn around, I'll turn around. And there was just nothing.
If
outside
the
of-
one if the one arrow hits, you both are literally one room apart.
That's so crazy.
But yeah, I think that's all I got. Inven, did you have any other questions?
No, do you two have any other thoughts on the seat? Anything we didn't cover? If not, we have a couple of announcements to share with chat. But final thoughts from y'all on the seat, right quick.
I mean, I've got nothing.
All right.
I think I definitely.
Well, GG's to both of you. Beautiful race, and
thanks.
I'm hoping Game
Fun.
2 is just as beautiful. And y'all, Game 2 is tomorrow night, same time, 10 p.m. Eastern. If y'all like this one, I'm sure tomorrow nights will also thrill you. Tons of races tomorrow across the board. So make sure you're following SpeedGaming. Make sure you're keeping an eye on the Discord. I believe there's a command for the schedule. Is it RR 2025?
Sounds
It's
right.
not that. Nope. All right, well, I don't know what the command is, but y'all should be on the Z1R Discord anyway. Tons of great races going on in this Rumble. You're going to enjoy seeing them. This Game 2 tomorrow night, I'm especially looking forward to. And that's all I got. Flurry?
Yeah, I think as far as games we've got tomorrow, we have, let's see, tomorrow is the 13th. So we have Borton House at 3 p.m. Eastern, Vonnie Vaughn versus Grandpa Zabo also at 3 o'clock Eastern, myself and Animus United at 6 Eastern, IB Karma, Lana Beam at 7 Eastern, and then this match, Game 2, at the same time. So if you enjoy watching Z1R, this is a great time to start watching. If you're interested, you like what you see and you're interested in learning, feel free to join the Z1R Discord. A lot of friendly folks out there that are very willing and able to help you out as you go along on your adventure and get ladder blocked in 5 dungeons just like the rest of us. It happens to everybody. So watch this race, and we will see you all again soon.